Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Angel from Simply Angel Tia. In this video we're working on a very simple scarf, very simple project here using a very simple stitch. We're making a scarf for a 10-year-old. This is for my nephew who is absolutely obsessed with the Olympic Marseille soccer team, and this is their flag colors, or this is their team colors here. So this is what we're gonna be working on. Very simple. You just need one skein at 50 grams in the blue, and you're gonna need one of these as well, but you're gonna end up using about half, a little bit over half in the white, off-white color. Okay, very simple here. So I'm gonna go ahead and fold these away, and I will let you guys grab your materials, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay my lovelies, so before we get started, I'm going to talk to you about the materials that we're using for today. And as you can see here, I have my two color yarns. I have this light blue and this of white color here, both from Azurite, 100% acrylic, 50 grams per each of these skein. You will need about 1.5 and a little bit a half of this here. I'm making this scarf for a child, so I guess it depends to what age of a child that you're making it for. This is 211 for the color, but as you can see, I call it off-white. And this one here is 151. I will call it light blue. Okay, so this is what we're using. Again, lightweight number 3, and recommended hook size is 3.5 to 4 millimeter crochet hook. So speaking of hooks, I'm using a 4.25 millimeter crochet hook, or G6 US, just because I prefer my work to be a little bit loose, especially for things like scarves. It makes it nice and soft. Okay, I have my tape measure here for determining sizes, but I'm not going to show you guys how to do the sizes here. Go and Google online. You will find many measurements of how to make scarves for children, for adults, based on age, and you can determine the length and the width that you need to make. And then, of course, I have my scissors to be able to cut my strings. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, my lovelies. So I have my completed work here just so I can explain what we're doing as we go. So as you can see here, this is the completed scarf that I just showed you guys. Okay, so it's a blue. We start with blue, and then we do a stripe of yellow and of off-white in the middle, and then we finish it off with the blue. Okay, so again, this is Marseille colors, the Marseille soccer team colors. And as you can see here, the width is about 7 inches long, or 7 inches wide, I should say. And then the length is 50 inches long. Okay, so to start the width, because we're working our work up like this until we get the length, I'm going to do a slip knot like that. Okay, and then I'm going to start by doing a chain of 25. Okay, so this is going to be a chain of 25 here. So this is when you determine how wide your work needs to be. So if you want it to be less wide, you will do less chains, and if you want it to be a lot more wider, then you will do more chains. So I'm going to start by doing my chain of 25. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is my chain of 25 here. So as you can see, that is the length that I have, or the width that I have. The length of the chain is the width, like this. And then I'm going to add one more chain for my turning chain. And then I'm going to go into the next chain here, so skipping the one where the hook is coming from, where the string is coming from. And then the next one, I'm going to go in the back and complete a half double crochet, just like that. And then I'm going to go into the next stitch, grab the back loop of the stitch, and then complete a half double crochet. And then do the same in the next stitch, do a half double crochet, and in the next stitch, do a half double crochet. And you just continue doing this back of the chain half double crochets all the way to the end of your foundation chain. And then when you get to that point, come back to the video and I will show you how to start the second row. And our second row is a repeat row until we get to the length that we want for our scarf. Okay, so I will see you guys at the end here. Okay, my lovelies, so this is the end of my row 1 here. So as you can see, again, this is the length of the width of my scarf. And so I'm gonna start the second row, which is going to be our repeat row. I will chain 1 and then I will turn. This chain 1 does not count as a stitch. Then I will yarn over and go through the next stitch, and we're going through both loops like this and completing a half double crochet. Okay, And then we're going to go into the next stitch and then complete a half double crochet, and you're going through both loops for every single stitch that you go into here. Okay, and you just continue to go across the width of your work here and completing half double crochets. And as you can see, nothing very complicated, very simple stitch for a very simple project. And you just continue to complete your half double crochets all the way to the end. When you get to the end, you will chain one, turn, and then in the very first stitch right after your chain one, you're going to complete a half double crochet all the way to the end. When you get to the end, chain one, turn, and repeat. Okay, so this is very, very simple to do, nothing too complicated, very simple for you guys who are beginners. If you want to start by doing some very simple projects, this is your place to be. Okay, so go ahead and complete this all the way to the end. I will meet you guys at the end of this row, and I will do the final stitch with you guys, and then we will go ahead and start the third row, and then I will have you guys pretty much build the length at that point, but I'll talk to you a little bit about how I change my colors. Okay, I will see you guys at the end of this row. Okay, so I have one final stitch to go into here, so I'm just gonna yarn over, of course, and go into that final stitch and complete my half double crochet like that. So that's my second row completed. Okay, and then I'm going to start by doing a chain of one and turning, and then in the next stitch right here, completing a half double crochet. Okay, and then going into the next stitch and completing a half double crochet, and then in the next stitch, and then the next stitch again, just all the way until you get to the end. And you continue this until you have the length. So I'm going to put this sample on the side so I can show you guys how mine is, and I'll explain how we change the colors. Okay, so as you can see, this is my scarf here. Okay, so again, 50 inches long and 6 inches wide. Okay, and this is how it looks like here. So very simple. Again, this is for a 10-year-old. Okay, so this is for my 10-year-old nephew. Again, a big fan of Marseille soccer team, and these are their colors. This is the team colors here. So to just talk a little bit how I change the colors. So as you can see, I did about let's see, I will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So I did 52 rows here altogether, if I counted that right. And then I did the same in the middle, and then I did the same at the end here. Okay, so that is pretty much how I decided to do the colors. You can do the colors anyway, by the way. This is just the team colors. This is how their flag looks like, but you could have just done it in small kind of small strips of the colors alternation. That would still make sense, but for this particular one, this is how we did it. Okay, so I'll let you guys work your scarf all the way to the end. This is pretty much how it's gonna end up looking at the end if you're following exactly the same. But all you need to do is get your length, and then you're done. So I'm done here. I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching the video to the end, and please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.